Hey, hey. My browser wouldn't support that, so I couldn't tell if it was still playing or not. Welcome in, guys. How are we doing today? Oh, well, I'm going to say hi to some people. KeLe, how are you doing?
Oh, I had my YouTube audio on, so I was like going to be creating a problem and getting yelled at. So I'm doing good now. I got it
Uh-oh.
muted. Hey, Mary
Uh,
Jones. Hey, Amy.
all right. I'm gonna say hi to Steve. Congratulations on ordering your van. That's awesome. I love it. And don't put any problems out in the universe. Maybe yours will be that one that has no issues. And I feel like no matter what you get, no matter what you buy, I mean, you're always going to have a few issues. So Carlene was in the house. Cheryl, welcome. And Jeff's here. Betty's here. Hello to you guys.
Julie,
Vanderella's in the house. Gracie's
Julie,
in.
Julie, and Charlie Grace just came in.
Yay. I'm gonna skip back down to the bottom here. Amy's here. Tracy, Mobang, Tim, thank you for being here. Bill, a lot of people just dropping in. This is so awesome. So KeLe, we didn't talk about this ahead of time, but I was eating dinner and I was just playing a couple of YouTube videos. Charlie Grace put a new video out tonight, and you gotta follow along. Anybody that's part time and full time in a van, I'm like, I try to do the best I can to support them. And she put out a video today. Thumbnail says going to jail, but the B-roll and the music in the very beginning of that video is so awesome. It's like she nailed that whole like almost 2 minutes of intro. So if you guys haven't seen Charlie Grace's new video, she just put it up probably an hour ago, and awesome B-roll, awesome intro, good job. And I'm glad she's not in jail.
Thanks for
So
the raid. Thanks for the raid from Dream on Wheels. Hey, Redhead Riding Hood. Good to see you and all the folks out there. Time for exploring. I feel like we're maybe more bang for
Mark
your
is
bucks.
here.
I feel like we're missing over some people. Joni, thanks for being here, everybody.
All right, I'm going to say some hi to some people too. Mark Wolf is in the house. He's a good supporter. Tim is in the house. JD Rain, how are you? New, I think that's a new face. Angie, how are you doing? She Devil Adventures. All right.
Oh,
What is
Blaine's
Blaine
here.
is in the
Yay.
house? Hey Blaine,
Hey, Blaine.
they
And
won't
then
push me
John.
down. Can you?
John from J&N Travels. He's heading into
Oh,
work. Zena, thanks for being here. Hello from Nevada.
yep. All right, guys, before we get started, if you're a moderator, thank you so much for being here. If you're a member, thank you so much for your support to the channel. If you're a moderator, if you would drop your link, if you are not familiar with any of those channels, go ahead and snag them up. They're good supporters of the show. Thank you, Tim, for becoming a member. I appreciate you. And also, moderators, if you see a member in the house and you want to drop their link, that would be amazing as well. Hello from Utah, Elena. Thank you for being here. Zena, thank you for being here. She's also a member. All right, I've got several members in here tonight. I appreciate your support, guys. Um, KeLe, what is going on?
What do you mean?
Did we have a good week? I am back in West Virginia. I'm all settled in. You and Maddie, are you missing me? Are you glad I'm gone?
We are missing you. You're such a silly person. Maddie and I went to the vet today. She got a great review. She doesn't have heartworm. She doesn't have parasites. She got her piggies done, her anal glands cleaned out. So she had a banner day, and then she got to go to Petco and pick out a toy, and we weren't home 5 minutes and she had the squeaker ripped out of it. So I had to sew it up.
Yep. Oh, poor Maddie, Maddie. So it was a hot one today in West Virginia. I'm not going to lie to you. It was so humid. I woke up, I set my alarm for 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm working on a big electrical video. I'm not going to say it was a crash and burn day, but it was very hot. It was very humid. At one point, the humidity inside the van was 74%. I closed everything down, turned the air on, kind of cooled off a bit, and it was a rough one today. So, and it's not even as hot as it's going to be. I did get the little air fans in that out tonight since I'm kind of in the van today. I left everything closed.
You're
What?
ping. You were pinging and tinging for a minute. It sounded like your internet was being weird, but I guess it's good now.
Are we good now? Somebody give me the
Yeah,
thumbs up.
good
You give
now.
me the thumbs up. So I yeah, so I did laundry, and what else I do? I washed the van, and I kid you not 5 minutes later it started pouring raining, but made it back to base camp, and it was really cool in the van. Back in the back, it was like 80 degrees. So I left everything closed down, and I kind of laid down for a couple of minutes. I was looking at some videos that I shot, and I fell asleep. It was just very humid. Hey, JNN, thank you for being here, John.
We have
Um,
both had the weirdest sleep schedule. And, we're
yeah,
used to working nights and either staying on nights when we're off, but we both have like a big 4 or 5 day stretch off. And I've just been sleeping really weird times and taking like a little nap here and there. And Johnny's been sleeping weird. So I don't know. Maybe it's the weather. Hey, Thrifty Angela, good to see
yeah.
you. I've been enjoying those pictures of the boys. I always love seeing your boys.
Oh, yeah.
Can't wait to see you guys all in person at the meetup.
That's right. Animal Viper, welcome in. That's a new name. And so the craziest thing when I was back in Missouri, I probably didn't go to bed before 5 a.m. every single night. I wanted so bad to get onto a day shift schedule, and I could not do it. I laid there and I tossed and turned, and I think Maddie was snoring, and it was just so hard to get some sleep. So true, but I will.
Maddie and or your wife, right?
Oh, Blaine is misbehaving. I miss him. Oh,
Blaine, I had a
mercy.
question for you and I posted it and then I don't know if you answered and I didn't see the answer. At the Branson meetup on Sunday the 29th, is there any activities that day? I have to work the 27th and 28th. It's my weekend at work, but I didn't know if I should head down for that Sunday the 29th or if that's the day people are going to be getting back on the road. So, if you could drop that in the chat, that would be fine. Oh, you have an A&W root beer there. You're making me thirsty.
Zero sugar. So I posted my video last week where I gained 13 pounds in 13 weeks. I said if I gain 13 pounds this time, I'm selling the van. So I got a lot of good suggestions on what to eat, what different things I could do. We have one. I don't know. It'd probably be more expensive to ship it to me, but we've got a Instapot. I'm kicking myself for not having it in the van, but I really didn't think that I would use it personally by myself. And Blue Wave suggested an air fryer, said so I don't know. But I went grocery shopping. I did do a lot of smart choices, pretty smart choices. Some things not so smart, but I had some cold macaroni salad and a ham wrap in lettuce today. So I was not going to cook a hot meal. So we'll see. I haven't stepped on the scale since I've been here, but I came back and worked 4 shifts in the hospital. 3 of them were awesome. And that last night, we just got pounded. It was
I don't
painful.
I don't think we touched on it last time when we were hey Ford man, thanks for being here. I don't think we touched on it, but we had talked about doing a weight loss challenge. Are we doing that? Are we not doing that?
I know.
Are we
I
doing
don't know.
it?
I made suggestions, and I got I can't remember. Oh, we were talking about eating out. Yeah.
Well, you were trying to make rules about my behavior. That was not anything I wanted a part of. I was talking about a contest like we get to the finish and see who released the most weight.
Yeah. The percentage. Yeah.
Yeah, we were
All
doing
right.
percentage. Do we want to do
Put it.
that? Do we not want
Yep.
to do that?
Put it in the chat who you're going to root for. Are you rooting for me or are you rooting for KeLe?
I don't think that's very nice to put the people on the spot like that. They're not going to want to pick one of us over the other.
They might.
they're gonna feel bad for me with my level of obesity. They're gonna think I need to lose weight more and pick me. So
Oh, count
oh,
me
that's
in.
awesome, Redhead. She's
Roaming
released
Ruka here.
26 pounds. See, both of you.
Yeah.
Oh, Roaming Ruka picked Team KeLe. I have no idea why she would
Oh,
pick me.
don't do that.
Maybe, but oh, KeLe picked me. Oh, but then she said she couldn't
I
pick.
can't pick. Yep.
Oh, Angie Hayes picking me. Susan said
I
I'm perfect.
know.
I'm going to go that she's picking me.
I know that all you got to do is look at just I I don't know if there's any videos that have indicated it, but I am super competitive. I I I was in a fitness challenge. It was a 911 fitness challenge, and
How many
I
years ago was that,
it
Jonnie?
was well, how long ago was 9/11? It was a while ago, but I had all four of my children. I wanted to get back into shape, and I lost a ton of weight. So we're in this together. That's true. We are.
Yeah,
But
I'm in
Kelly and
it
I,
to win it.
yeah, it's hard. You think about it in the healthcare profession. We were talking about it several days this week because weight is just a huge factor in how long you live. And there's so many. I mean, think about it. Think about, you go to Walmart, you go to Target, you go to the mall, you go to wherever. You don't see 80-year-olds out there that weigh 300 pounds because they don't live that long. And it's a very, very painful, harsh reality, but it's true. And Kelly and I aren't at that point, but it's a blink of an eye. 13 weeks, I gained 13 pounds. So it's just at
That would
some
be 50
point,
that would be 52 pounds in a year. That would be
right.
that
Yeah.
would
So
be
that would put
very
me
extreme.
absolutely, absolutely. So
I'm
it's
down
just, it's
I'm
a
down I'm down point 0.8 since our weigh-in.
point 0.8. That's awesome.
Mhm.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I'm in the
So
lead. You guys should vote for me. I'm in the lead.
2,000 pounds. I haven't weighed. It's like, in van life, you're not going to put a scale in your van. It's just not worth it. You can go, you can even walk into a hospital and just say, hey, I'm on blood pressure medicine. I need to weigh myself. I'm a diabetic. I need to weigh myself. And they will weigh you.
They
So
will?
140 pounds, it's called divorce.
Oh, well, I don't want to do
That's
that.
yeah, that's hi Kim. There's my buddy.
You're right, Roma Ruka. When we're talking about weight release, weight loss, we're really talking about it more from a health impact. I mean, I think long gone are the days for both Jonnie and I that we're worried about being in a two-piece, a
Oh
teeny
yeah,
eeny weeny
yeah.
polka dot bikini. Those days are
I
long gone.
I could make a lot of money. People just paying me not to put on a two-piece bathing suit. That
That's
would
like
be
sometimes the younger girls at work, they'll talk about they might rather go be an exotic dancer, aka stripper, instead of being a nurse. And some of the older ones are like, people would pay me to keep my clothes on. I'm like, I don't think it quite works that way. But
um,
anyway, welcome in, Kimberly.
Jen
Good
and
to
Jen.
see
Thank
you,
you for
Madam
coming.
Griswold.
Jen, give me a thumbs up if you got your sticker in the mail. That should have came. I'm no longer looking for a hot guy. I know. Oh, mercy
Me
me.
either. I'm not looking for a hot guy either. That's for sure.
Yep. All right. I'm not interested in a two-piece.
Oh, Carlene and Ruka both said they'd be interested in like a weight, a weight challenge or whatever. So maybe we'll do something on the Facebook group.
Yeah, let's figure something
Yeah.
out. You guys
If you guys are
put
interested, go to the Facebook group and get signed up. We don't post a lot there, so it's not like you'll get inundated, and maybe we'll do something for fun.
yeah. Hey,
How does that
Felix.
sound?
Yeah, that would be fun. That
Yeah.
would be fun. And if anybody, like, if we do like for we'd have to come up with something, but like for anybody that lost over a certain percentage or reached their goal, I would, as a nurse, I like it when other people get healthy, especially myself. So if we all do a challenge and you set a goal and you reach your goal, I may send out t-shirts or hats to the winners.
That's what I was just thinking. I was thinking
Yeah.
we should do something where we, send something out to people. That would be so cool. And I mean I really think we would just do it where it would be on somebody's honor. I mean, we're not going to do like, oh, you have to send in
Oh yeah.
screenshots of the
Yeah.
scale or anything like that. I mean, it would
Yeah.
just be on your honor.
Yeah. Cause honestly, I mean, we all want to do what's, best for ourselves. And yeah, we're gonna be honest. Hey, from Wisconsin, how are you? Miles to go. I
Oh,
saw
wow. That's a
purple.
new face. Welcome in here.
Yeah, Johnny's wellness journey. There you go. Now we may just have to put something on the Facebook group. KeLe is not on Facebook. That's okay. And you know what? I just saw someone saying hi to Purple Tube.
Oh, hi, Purple Tube. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, so Purple Tube, it's hard. It's hard to follow, so many channels. But I recently, Gina talked to me and said Purple Tube is close. She's on the downhill slide for her watch hours. If you're one of those people that you've got time, you've got a device. I've got an iPad. I put her playlist on. It played for over 48 hours. And then, that jack that I was telling you about, my cord. So my iPad actually died, but her playlist was playing forever. She's getting close to her watch time. So for Purple Tube, if you are friends with her and you want to play her playlist, she would appreciate that. And if you're at your 1,000 subscribers and you need your watch time played, let us know. I've got an iPad, and when I'm on a 3-day stretch, it'll play for 3 days. I don't even touch it. So lots of prizes delivered today. Awesome, awesome. Hey, Ann, how are you? All right. Uh-oh, I missed a comment by Mark. Let me scroll back up. Oh, hmm. Everybody's like, why did they invent a two-piece bikini? They had to separate the meat from the dairy. Oh my
Oh,
goodness. I had to read that out loud. Oh my goodness. All right.
I was
What
gonna
else is
say
going
something.
on?
I was gonna say two real quick things. The first one is to KeLe. Like, if she wants to participate in the challenge and she's not on Facebook, she could, do her communication through text messaging, and I would post it on her behalf. So if you want to participate, we can, figure out a way. If you're not on Facebook, I'd be happy to manage that for
Yeah.
people, like through texting or email. I'd be happy to manage that. And then I'm super excited. Some of the people got some stuff. This was the first time we sent out the dual logo mug with your logo and my logo.
Oh,
So,
awesome.
yeah, Susan said it turned out good. We haven't ordered one. We have not seen that live. So, that's cool that that
Awesome.
turned out. Because, you
Really?
upload stuff, you hope the logo turned out good and not like,
Yeah.
mucked up.
Yeah. So a couple of people got our joint logo mug.
Yeah. Yeah. Susan
Awesome.
did. And I think Lindsay Diane got that one too. So,
Awesome.
yeah.
Awesome. That's so awesome. I do not have that mug actually.
Mm-mm. No, you don't. I almost ordered you one, but we don't have any more room at home in the cabinet, and you don't have any more room in the van. So until we build a
Uh,
barn dominium and have more coffee cup room, we're not getting one.
True that. True that. So I can be found everywhere, including Gmail. There you go. All right. What else is going on? Love our YouTube mug collection. There you go. Anybody have any questions on the travel nursing, how it's going, or the
Hi, Lisa. Lisa.
van life barn dominium? We're actually we're really seriously going to build a barn dominium, and I'm going to maybe build out campers or RVs in the barn, the house. We'll build a studio home in there as well. And then it'll be easier to leave and go on the road, here and there. Hey, Lisa. Um, so that's what we've been tossing around. Get a nice, couple of acres of land and do that. Of course, I'd like to get land now and then just put up a barn so we've got a place to store some stuff, because we're still going to travel for quite some time. Question: any workflow tips to simplify video editing? Oh, I tell you, I worked on a video today, and it's been a long time since I've had a lot of problems video, like, what do I want to say? How do I want to do this? I really want it to be great. And um oh, so for me it's easier to keep recording it, to keep doing a retake until I get it as close as I want it, and then edit in. The other thing is that if there's something where it's like, oh, I wasn't holding my hands right, I wasn't, to add that B-roll during that point. Um, Obviously, across the board, the more you do, the easier it is. That's the key, that's number one. The more you do, the easier it is. Um, and the more you get familiar with your editing program, um, the better it will be as well. But um, it's just really a matter of getting familiar with your software for me.
Yeah,
Um,
when you first started, it would take you so long to,
well,
and
yeah,
you got better and better and better with, the software. Thank you, Lindsay. I'm
yep,
glad it turned out good.
yep. Could you go to
Um,
Alaska as a travel nurse? So KeLe and I have researched, um, there's different forums where there's travel nursing assignments, that kind of stuff. And remote Alaska is actually a place that KeLe and I want to go to when we start traveling together. It's very possible it might be one of those places where KeLe actually does an assignment. I may do like a half assignment, like do 6 weeks or 10 weeks instead of 13, because I want to do a bunch of photography in Alaska. And, I just really am excited about doing that. So, but remote Alaska actually is a very high paying job where we could both go up there, do 6 months, and we could be set for probably 2 years. The pay is so phenomenal. Question:
yeah,
off the subject, but did anyone else get blisters after getting the Pfizer vaccine? Not a rash, but blisters? No, I did not. And I have not heard of anyone getting that, KeLe.
I just had a conversation today. I hired somebody to help us with something on Johnny's brand, and it's an old friend of mine, an old connection, and her husband had got the vaccines, and she had a reaction that only 1% of the people on the planet would have. So she said she did the math on that, and when that was 330,000 people, which seems like not even 1%. Maybe it's a 0.5%. But anyway, she's seeing a neurologist at a big hospital near us that's real research intensive. And the Pfizer vaccine actually triggered her to get shingles, which would be
Oh,
blisters.
so yeah. So if your blisters are on one side of the body, shingles do not cross the blood barrier. So if your shingles are on one side of your body and they're in a cluster, call your doctor, because you probably that would, if you, or you can send me a picture, because it may be shingles. That's a good,
Yeah.
that I didn't know that. I
So,
didn't know that.
yeah, it just happened. And so that would only be those of us that are old enough to have had chickenpox. It would not be anybody that got vaccinated for chickenpox. So I don't, Johnny, did your kids get the chickenpox vaccine?
Yes,
So I don't know at what age you would be that you would have had the disease. Like in our 50s, we had the disease. My
right.
friend's in her
I
60s. So
Yeah, I don't know if Kyle got it. early in life. I think he's gotten it since, but I don't know if he's gotten it early in life. KeLe, let's both answer this question. What
Okay.
are the three top places that you would like to go with your job?
Well, you know, mine is Hawaii, but we have to figure out how to get Maddie there safely and how to do the quarantine thing with her.
Yeah,
But if I could figure out my dog situation, definitely Hawaii. And then I'm a big California person.
yeah. And I want to
And
do so I want to do Northern California up by the redwoods. I want to do the John Muir Trail. So anywhere on the northern half of California would be good. KeLe is dying to show me San Diego, so we may do a 13-week stint in San Diego. So Hawaii, Alaska, Northern California would probably be our top three. I also would love to do Oregon, Washington.
uh-oh, I think you froze up.
Oh, am I back?
Yeah,
Am I back?
you're back. Yeah, Anne said that it's
Okay.
not shingles. It's some yellow pus thing that the doctor had never seen
Wow.
before. So,
Yeah.
aw, somebody said they'll watch Maddie. That's so sweet.
Oh,
I wouldn't want
yay.
to be away from Maddie though. That would be too hard
Yep.
on me. And then
So,
Steve had asked, he said, would we do something in Baja, Mexico? I really don't know. I don't know if I would do international. I don't know if I do international nursing. Jonnie and I haven't even talked about this, but you can get hired by the federal government and go over and work as a nurse, like on military bases and
yeah,
stuff, or
Guam.
different,
We
you
went to
know,
Guam.
and then you don't have to worry about not, you speak English. You don't have to worry about speaking another language. Like if we went to France and tried to work in a French hospital, that would probably be a disaster because we don't speak French. But we could go work for so I don't know. If we were younger, there would be so many things I feel like we could do that we could build like a federal pension or something, but we're just not that age
Yeah,
anymore. So
right.
Steve said something about the shingles vaccine. I don't know how old he is, and he doesn't obviously need to disclose his personal business, but I'm only 52 and I was able to get the shingles vaccine. So I don't know if they've lowered
Yeah.
the age. It used to be, I think you had to be older, but
Well,
aw,
we
hi,
are
Timmy
getting
Ray.
older. We are
Yeah, we're
getting
too
older.
old for
Yeah.
a federal pension and we're old enough for the shingles vaccine. So that's just OLD, capital
Yeah.
letters.
Yep. Yep.
I got that same reaction, Jen. My arm hurt for like 3 or 4 days, and my arm
Oh
never
yeah.
hurt from shots. But I don't know if
Right.
it's because we ever had shingles. I think it probably maybe because we had the zoster, the chickenpox thing already in our veins. I don't know.
Humboldt, County. Awesome.
Oh, that would
Awesome.
be cool.
Awesome. KeLe's going to come and see me, and I think we're going to try and catch up with him. Hey, Freddie, how are you? I had the chicken pox when I was 9. Not fun.
Mm-mm.
We had me and my sisters all had them at the exact same time, so that was not fun. Hey, Greg, welcome in. Thanks for coming. Also a channel member. I just got my ticket to the Vanlife event. Oh, um I watched that video, and I'm gonna try and see if I can get off. I feel like Asheville is probably not that far of a drive from me,
I think
so
it
I
would be
may.
about 4.5 hours for you.
Yeah, so it's like a 3-day event. I may try and go. Um, how much was that ticket, if you don't mind me asking? If you want, you can just private message me. Pets don't have to be quarantined anymore as long as they pass their test before they go. Friend lives in
Oh,
Hawaii.
good.
There you go.
That's good. I just don't
That is
think
good.
Maddie is so spoiled. And some of you that have met her in person, and then some of you that have seen her on the show, she is just so spoiled. And I just don't know that she could stay in a pet carrier and be good under a seat. And as soon as somebody crinkles a wrapper, she'll just go bananas because she thinks it's snack time. I don't
Well,
know
I feel
how. We'll
like
have to go on a
if we
boat.
can we buy her a ticket?
We can buy her a ticket, but she has to stay in the dog crate
Yeah.
under the seat in front of us. Can you imagine somebody opening their peanuts or little snack mix?
Well, I just thought maybe she could go in the middle seat. Like you could have the outer seat. I'll take the
Oh,
window, and she could have a seat sit right there with us. She would be okay.
oh, you're saying buy her like a people seat and then she'd be in the middle of the row.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we could do that. I don't
Oh
know.
my gosh,
I don't
had
know.
shingles at age 9.
Oh,
That's
wow.
crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I
that
never
is
heard of that.
crazy. I haven't either. 9 years old.
Uh-oh, that's bad news. Timmy's
Looking
only
it up.
36, but he already feels 90. There's nowhere
Yeah,
but downhill for that.
yeah, yeah. Jeff, you should go. If I get to go, that would be awesome. Yeah, that would be an awesome meetup.
That's
Hawaii,
funny.
Cal. Yeah, those are nice places. Yeah. Each airline has their own rules with flying. Yep. My daughter flew. She flew in with her pet one time. She flew in and picked up a pet and flew back one time, and she didn't have any problems. I'm 37, feel 57 at times. Oh, I'm right there with you. Sometimes I do stuff and I like, oh, wait a second, I'm 52. I better knock it off. Boom. She'll hold Maddie. Yeah. So fingers crossed on Asheville. Definitely. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. KeLe, when I come home in October, we'll meet up with Felix and Jesse and the crew. They want to
Oh,
do a little
yeah.
meetup. That would be fun too.
That would be awesome. Yeah.
What contact site? It's uh Gracie, can you put a link to that in the chat? Can s- or
Great.
KeLe,
You
it's
need to give her a blue wrench.
I don't know if I can do that on StreamYard.
Oh, okay. Well, what are you wanting a link for? I'll go look for it. What are we looking for a
It's an
link for?
Asheville van meetup. It's like a
Okay.
diversity. She sent it to me. I mean,
No,
I could
I'll
tag
I'll
you.
Google it.
Okay, and it's September. It's in September. Asheville van meetup September. Yeah. Let
Asheville Life Rally 2021.
probably life rally. Is it a van life rally?
It's the 16th to the 19th, so it probably is this. Oh, it says ticket price $5 to $60. You can afford that, honey.
I got a big birthday in 10 days. Amy is getting ready to be off grid in a camper as well, lakeside
I bet
for
she's gonna have a
nine for
handsome man and two
nine
big white
days.
dogs with her.
Yep. Oh hey. Oh, um, I'm not sure if they're on here or not. They were earlier. I'm not sure if they're still on here.
Oh yay, Elaine, you got your t-shirt. Good. I hope it's good.
Yay.
Sometimes I'm worried about the quality from Teespring, and we've talked about that in the past. I know some of you are bored with it, but they're a good vendor as far as we can order prizes affordably, but sometimes the quality isn't that great. We've had them replace stuff though, so if you ever have
Yep.
a problem, let me know. The big thing is though they have to have a picture. Roma Ruka, we have the 159 wheelbase, and it's the 3500 extended,
Yep.
so that gives it about 12 more inches than the non-extended or the 2500. Oh, good. She loves her shirt. Yay.
Yep. Yep. Awesome. I know Mayberry will be here before you know it. I'm only like 4.5 hours from Mayberry. So
Yeah,
the
you are close to
quality,
Mayberry.
yeah, yeah. The quality of my shirt was awesome. Gracie, I found a guy. I just got to give him a call. I actually contacted RV Underway. I talked to them about where they're getting their hats from because they're embroidered hats. I like them. So, try to finish them running. Take care, Jeff. So, so I owe Gracie a hat whenever they come in, whenever I order them.
Whenever we figure out how to get a hat.
Yes, yes. Um, Trying to encourage my little sister to become a travel nurse before she settles down. There you go.
What you can convince her
Yes.
is like a new nurse usually makes about 600 to 800 a week as staff job, and a travel nurse makes about 2,000 a week. So I think
Yep.
that right there would be a little bit of a convincer.
Oh yeah. So it is crazy. So one of the young nurses that I work with, she was there for 13 weeks. She started like the week after I did. She just left. She did not resign. She's young. She wants to see the world. So she took a contract in Boston, and she do print on demand. Yes, we print on demand. Yeah. So anyway, her contract is like 4,000 and something. Her apartment for 3 months is $14,000. But could you imagine
I'd
if
like
you
to
were
be that
making
landlord.
over 4,000 a week and living in a van and not paying that 14,000, how fast you could build a retirement, how fast you could build an investment account. It's crazy. It's crazy. And investment accounts right now, I was talking to her. I told her, I said, you've got to start putting money away every single week out of all this and start investing. We are getting a humongous return on our money right now. So, yeah. Oh, let's see if I missed anything. Easier for shipping too. You're exactly right.
That contract was Boston.
I can't help it. Yeah, Boston contract. And it's so funny because Boston's not far from me and it's double the price. So it's crazy how things are, it depends on the city that you're in and, what department you're in, the needs. The ER there where I'm at, the night shift cannot hold staff. It's just, a lot of them just don't like the schedule, and so, I mean, there's nights when there's one core staff on and the rest of us are travelers. So, did I miss saying hi to V? I don't know if I did. Boston is great. I love Boston. I've said it before. It's the oddest thing. Go ahead, Kel.
We had a couple of exciting announcements in the chat. So, Roaming Ruka is getting a van, so that's exciting. And
Woo!
Freddie is turning 66 and gonna hit the road, so that's kind of exciting.
Woo!
So,
Awesome. Did
yeah.
they say are they um Ruka gonna be in a van
She said
camper?
van. She said she's getting a
Awesome.
van. Yeah, so that's
That is
cool.
so awesome. I love it. I feel like it's just now granted, it's hot. So right now it's like, oh man.
I want to
But
answer the question that Butterbean has. Why does a travel nurse get so much more money than a stationary nurse? So one of the things is the hospital's not paying any benefits. They're not paying, like all that medical and health. So they're not paying any benefits. They can staff up when they need to. They can like just cancel the contract and there's no like severance. They're not paying any PTO vacation hours. They're not paying any like disability or medical benefits or anything like that. So all the money is coming to the travel nurse and compensation and not all those kind of benefit things. There are some places that staff up, like Florida staffs up in the winter for all the snowbirds, and places like Glacier National Park and some of the Yellowstone area, they staff up for the summer because of the tourist seasons. So hospitals, I don't know how it doesn't seem like saving money with what they pay the travelers, but they don't need that much staff year round. So that's one reason. Jonnie, anything else why you
yeah,
can think of? I'm not sure why else they
right.
do it, but
I was looking in the chat, but again, supply and demand, they're not paying all the extras.
yeah.
That is exactly. And depending on where you're at, I'm at a hospital that is critical access. So they get 110% reimbursement from the government. 110%. So
So to kind of answer Anne's questions, you have to find your own medical insurance. That's spendy. Well, yeah, because a travel nurse would be at a higher income bracket, so they wouldn't be getting any of those like Obamacare, like discounted rates. Like when I was self-employed, I wrote a lot off in taxes, so it looked like I didn't make much money. So then I didn't pay much in health benefits. But Jonnie is lucky enough to have an amazing spouse that has a staff job that has medical benefits. So she doesn't have to pay anything for medical benefits. Once we're both on the road, I mean, I think the amount of money we're both making, I'll be making 4 times as much a week. So I guess we'll be able to afford health insurance. Plus, we won't have any kids on our health insurance by that point either.
Yeah. Not only that, but the whole traveling, you know, when I filled out my application, they said, "Why are you doing it? Are you do?" It's just two answers: location and travel, or money. And my answer was location and travel. I wanted to see the U.S. and that has been phenomenal. And granted, the money, it is great. It is really good, but if I made a list, because I've only made 4 or 5 videos of the places that I've been, I have seen, I mean, I've got a list of at least 10 or more places that I've been to. And I've only been here for the 13 weeks, 14 weeks. It's just, I love it.
And I think nursing our travel bug, could answer that. Like they're very organized, detailed people, and they'll go to an area
Yeah,
for 13 weeks. And Natasha and Bill seem like the type to me that they have a list of what they want to
yeah.
see and they make sure they see it, because 13 weeks goes so fast and you might have 10 things you want to go see. And at the end of 13 weeks, if you're not strategic, you've seen 2. So,
If I missed, hello, okay, Gold. Sorry if I missed you coming in. Yeah, I right now I was ready for the change, but if you don't have anything that's really locking you down to a location that you're at, like you're young, it is so amazing to be out there traveling. Hey, Danny. Oh, he just got home fishing with Landon.
oh, cool. You'll have to tell us how your fishing went, if you guys caught something or not. Thanks for being
Yeah,
here. Well, the other thing with Jonnie was it wasn't until the end of 2020, December 2020, that she was vested in her pension retirement plan. That
yeah,
hospital for her, she was grandfathered into it, still had a pension program. So she wasn't leaving there until she locked in the highest monthly benefit she could. Kegel,
right.
thank you so much for becoming a
Thank
member. We
you.
sure
Thank you
appreciate
so
that.
much. Yeah, yeah. So, that was a key factor of 2 things. One was waiting for that to be 100% vested, and then or maxed. I was already vested, but 100% max, and then being able to get onto KeLe's insurance. The place that I work, I am able to get insurance. Obviously, it's at a higher rate probably than what I'm getting through KeLe, but it's medical insurance. So, and while you're young, you could probably go with a minimum high deductible insurance that's cheaper because you don't have the medical issues that you might as we get older.
Well, the
So that
problem
would be two.
if Jonnie would have done insurance through the travel company, the problem would be then when she comes home in October, the way those policies work, from what I understand, you can only be off assignment like 2 weeks or 30 days, and then they cancel your insurance. So she's wanting to be off October, November, December, and not go back till sometime in January.
Right.
So it was not going to work for her to do that kind of policy.
Yeah. And I'm going to take off October, November, and December. The number one reason I'm taking off is because we have 2 cruises already planned, and it's hard to work those contracts in around them. So I'm going to do a construction job while I'm at home, banking some money now, knowing that I'm going to be off then. So that's another perk about it. I'm going to be off 3 months, and shouldn't
think she kind of froze up again, people. So, as you might have been following in the chat, it is time to win some prizes. So, if you want to win a prize, type in the word prize.
That does look like the buttstock of a rifle, doesn't it?
Oh, what is it?
That's my
Oh, just the
backsplash.
countertop. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Oh, okay.
that backsplash. But it does the way I've got it sitting there. I'm armed and loaded, buddy. I'll probably get shut
Armed
down for
and
that.
loaded.
Oh,
In it to win it.
prize. Prize,
Yeah.
prize, prize. Oh,
Yep. He said you're Elsa
I'm
because you're
beginning to feel
freezing.
like Felix. Every time they pull out a camera, it rains. I feel like the last 2 days, all it's done is rain. Gotta love
Oh.
camera angles. It's all about the angle, how you got that angle set. Yep. Yep. Oh,
If you are in here, please remember to hit that thumbs up. I don't know how many thumbs up we have because I'm in a different screen. Uh-oh. It looks like we have 49 and 59 watching. So we got 10 slackers with us. If you 10 slackers could hit that bell. We're not going to call out who you are. We're just saying, hey, please hit that
behave.
thumbs up.
Behave.
Behave. Oh.
That sounds like KeLe went to school when she was 50, retired at 65, and then went back because she was bored. I don't know if we'll go back, but I finally, she kept saying, I want to be a nurse. I want to be a nurse. And finally I was like, just go.
And you guys have heard this story. Maybe some of you haven't because some of you are new, even brand new tonight. But yeah, for about 2 years, I was harassing Jonnie into being a nurse. And she's like, you're crazy. You're crazy. And one day, I don't even know why, she just said, you know, if you want to go to school or if you want to be a nurse, go ahead. And then
Oh,
she went on to work. That same night while she was gone, I ordered transcripts from my college. I ordered transcripts from my high school. I uploaded my online application. I wrote up an essay, and I think I had something. I registered for this placement test I had to take. I like had it all done that night because I thought tomorrow when she changes her mind, I'll be like, oh no, I've already started the process. So that was funny.
The Mothman story. I
I
have
don't know what
not.
that is. Is that a
I have.
book or?
I have no idea. I'll have
Hmm.
to check that out. So, a
Hmm.
couple of the things that I still want to do. I'm trying to get the what I want to do a couple of hikes, but the Cass Railroad is out here, and I want to do a steam engine train ride. And I was debating about possibly, I don't even know if when KeLe flies in and we're
Yeah,
on our way to Mayberry,
I thought we were
we
doing
might
that
be
when
able
I
to do
come
that.
in. Yeah, I
Yeah.
always wanted to do that thing. Oh, yeah, Doreen, I'm happy with my decision. Nursing is not what I thought it was going to be. I thought I was actually going to be able to help people and take care of people, but that is not how the hospital system works. The hospital system works on a we don't want to get sued basis, and we want to make money. I feel like it's for profit, but they act like they're barely keeping the doors open. I think there's something in the middle there, but I really thought I would be able to help people and take care of them. But basically, I just run from one task to the next. And there's some little old people that are so lonely, and you just want to sit in their room and be that presence for them. And you just are not allowed because you get fired because you're not running to the next task.
Oh,
So
it's a movie. I'm going to totally check that out.
that
I'm going to
part
totally
about
check that
nursing
out.
makes me sad.
Point Pleasant, West Virginia. I'm going to check it out. Kel, help me remember all that. There's a
Okay.
pedal in the. Oh, cool. Oh, that would be neat. That'd be neat too. I feel like you're still able to make a difference. It's just a matter of it's not an everyday, every minute thing. Nursing on a whole, you know, especially if on the isolation rooms, you get in and you get out, and that's how it is now. You get in, you get out. Um, but I still feel like on occasion you may not think that you made a difference, but you did. I mean, KeLe, she was there like 1 week and somebody had already brought her a gift. I'm like, people don't do that unless you made
Yeah.
a difference, unless you made a difference to them. Was supposedly responsible for the bridge collapse. I knew Felix would know. It's amazing. What did I just do? Oh, KeLe, look at KeLe taking control of the wheel.
So I was,
Yeah,
are you still there?
yeah.
Okay, so I was able to get the wheel and the names to work. I'm going to shuffle the names. Jonnie, you get to pick tonight. How many winners do we want to have?
Oh, we'll do 3.
Okay. I got to get my little piece of paper ready.
Thank you.
All
I've
right,
got a
here.
good producer
Sometimes.
sometimes.
All right, so this will be winner number 1. And you can only win once. People that are new don't sometimes know that, but only one prize per person.
There you go. That's true.
Oh, yay, Thrifty
Thrifty
Angela.
Angela. Thrifty Angela.
Well, as Angela, Thrifty Angela knows, I have her contact information. So we'll have to see what you win, Angela. I might be able to get it out to you without needing anything from you. We will see. Time will tell. Let's see who winner number 2 is.
Is Mike Medlock in here? That's my neighbor.
Oh, he is? Oh,
I
Marshall.
don't know. Oh, yay. Hey, Jill, how you doing? Thanks for coming in.
Now,
Marshall, a winner too. Awesome,
Marshall, as
awesome.
far as I know, I do not have your contact information. So in a minute, or Jonnie, if you want to put it up, we will need to. You will need to email me. But again, we need to see what you win. Sometimes I need an address. Sometimes I just need an email. So
Okay.
let's see who number 3 is. Woot woot. Oh, it looks like it's Freddie. Happy early
Freddie
birthday.
Schaefer. There you go. Happy birthday. There is KeLe's email.
All
If
right.
you
So
if you don't for Freddie and Marshall, there's KeLe's email. Just email her your contact information and she will get you. We'll see what a little sponsor banner up there. These are all of our sponsors. Thank you if you're a sponsor on the show and a member on the show. We appreciate you.
I'm going to put something new on the wheel. I'm putting some new stuff on the wheel.
Put that mug on there.
I did.
Congratulations.
And then I'm putting a bonus Amazon for $25. We don't usually have that.
Awesome. Everybody's saying congratulations.
All right. Let's see. This is for Thrifty Angela. We'll see what she wins. She needs to win a Dollar Tree gift card. Oh, she won $10 Amazon. That's from Whoa Nelly. So that's good. And then the same prize can't be won twice, but I don't take it off the wheel so that I don't get confused. So let's see. Oops, I see a mistake here.
While you're doing that, I'm going to answer that question. If she was asking where would someone start if they were interested in nursing, asking for a friend, I would shadow. I would go up to a hospital and see if you can't shadow. And see how you like it. The other thing that you can do is you can take like medical terminology or a CNA type course, kind of get your feet wet with one of those basic classes, see if you like the hospital setting, like the CNA, do that, or even a tech in the ER or a safety sitter. A safety sitter would be probably wouldn't even need a class for that. They do on-site training and see how you like it. And then if you like it, then start taking prerequisites. Make sure you've got all your English, biology, statistics, psychology, sociology out of the way, and then jump in on a shirt. Jump in on and look for a nursing school near you. That would be, I, you know, that would be my suggestion. I'm
Um,
gonna.
I would pretty much echo all that. I don't know who asked the question. Who doesn't really matter, but the one thing that a lot of people have a problem with is getting all the prereqs in before the prereqs expire. So the math and the science expire for a lot of places after 5 years. So if you have a whole lot of prereqs you need to do, or if you have some old college, they took my psychology and English and some other stuff from over 30 years ago. They accepted it, and I had to just redo some math and some science. So that's another thing, like if you do the shadowing or the safety sitter and you
Yep.
like it, you know, get a plan about the prerequisites and stuff. And I'm
Right.
happy to help anybody if you want to reach out to me, because there's all kinds
When
of different programs out there. Okay, so the update on the
I
winnings is
Gwen.
Thrifty Angela has a $10 Amazon coming to her. And Angela, I have your email. That'll just come to you in the email. Marshall, you're going to get a Johnny's Journey t-shirt. So I do need a size, a color, and a mailing address. And Freddie, that's the same. You also want a shirt. So I will need a color, a size, and an address to send it to. So
Okay.
awesome.
So yeah. So um the way it normally works is you can do 13 weeks. I extended, so I extended for another 13 weeks. I could have extended probably for 6 weeks. I probably could have extended, for 10 weeks. This place is pretty, like, I probably could have named my date. Um you cannot be in one facility for more than a year. So if I say I wanted to extend again, I couldn't extend again after that. If I did, I would have to be like a 10-week assignment. And then what's a safety sitter? A safety sitter is like, there's elderly people in the hospital that are constantly pulling out their IVs. They're pulling at wound dressings. They're pulling at whatever, and they're swinging, hitting. So sometimes they need a sitter. Sometimes you've got somebody that's having suicidal thoughts, homicidal thoughts, and they need a one-to-one sitter. So that's what a safety sitter does. You sit with that patient and you document every 15 minutes that they are safe. Thank you so much, Jen, for the super chat. I
Thank
have
you,
to go.
Jen.
Thank you for
Have
the
a good
sticker.
night.
Thank you. Hey, hope you have a great birthday and a good night. It's not my birthday. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh,
Thank
do
you
we have
so
to return
much.
that? We'll have to give that
I
back.
know. Oh my gosh, it's not my birthday. It's Freddie's birthday, right?
Well, it'll be her birthday when she turns
Yeah. Thank
66.
you
She's
so
going to
much,
travel.
Jen. I appreciate that. We
Freddie,
will,
I am Vanderella.
yeah, Vanderella.
Oh, people already answered her. So, yeah.
Oh, okay,
So,
cool.
she already knows that. Yeah. So, a safety sitter, if it's an older person that's just confused, you only document once an hour. But if it's a psychiatric, homicidal, suicide patient, then you document every 15 minutes.
One-to-one focus patients. That's it. That's what it is. Somebody that has to have somebody there with them. All
Yeah.
right. And Red was talking about, she's got a bachelor's degree, I think, in business, I think she said. The thing that works with those kind of degrees is it locks in that class. KeLe, correct me if I'm wrong, but if you had a bachelor's degree and you took chemistry and sociology, and then 7 years later you wanted to be a nurse, your sociology and your chemistry, whatever, they would still count.
Nope. Your
They don't do that
sociology,
anymore.
no, your sociology would work, your chemistry would not. The one advantage is if you had a bachelor's, you could go to a 12 to 15 month accelerated bachelor's program. Remember I looked into those.
Thank you, Bill.
UMSL had one and Goldfarb
Uh,
had one, but they were like 50 to Well, there you go. But those programs were 50 to 60,000 and I'd been out of school for 30 years, so I did not want to go into that kind of debt if this was not going to work out for me. So,
Yeah. Marshall forgot to put the oh, I lost her. Marshall forgot to put the address in. She'll get it. She's good at that stuff. She's very good at that stuff. So, all right, I'm solo up here. She'll click that link. She'll come back up. Any other questions on Makita? Thank you for being here. I think I scrolled by quick. After hearing Johnny's description, I need a safety sitter and a cat. Right. I did not kick her to the curb. She must have hit a button.
I guess I said something you didn't like. You kicked me to the
Yeah.
curb.
Yeah, that did not happen. I must be blowing a lot of hot air. It's getting warmer in here.
I think that's for sure true.
Yeah. So I've got this little does a safety sitter bring drink refills? Yeah.
No, because they are not allowed to leave the room, so they're not refilling anything.
What do you use for internet while on the road? Did I cut out? No, I'm good. I have, like right now, I've got just my hotspot on my phone. That's all I use. And it's worked fine. I have a Nat. I have the WeBoost drive. WeBoost drive. It's mounted on top of the van for when I lose reception. There has been times where it has been golden and I put it up, I go from 2 bars to 3 bars. There's times when it makes it worse and I got to turn it back off. But there's been a couple of times where I wouldn't be able to do anything if it wasn't for that. So it was worth it. So, and I always tell the story, the IRS bought it for me because I was never out of work for COVID, but some of that money that got sent out, that's what I used for that. How's the little fan?
I think that was stimulus check number 2 because we both were like, well, we wanted this WeBoost. We didn't really want to pay for it. So when we found out we were getting that money, we're like, well, let's get the WeBoost.
It's amazing. I put ice in it. I put ice in it before I started. And if you see me, I keep moving my hand up there. Because I don't want it blowing on the mic. So I keep putting my hand in front of it and it's just nice cold air blowing on me, on my arm, which actually kind of makes my face feel better. So it's really warm in here, but I have things kind of shut down because I'm probably about 100 feet away from the house. And sometimes I laugh loud. So that smile tells me.
Johnny, that little cooler air fan ice thing that Carrie got you, is that what you're talking about? Okay, because V said, how do you like the AC fan? So, and then Sandra asked, where do you think Kevin flew today? Don't you think he went to Thailand, or do you know?
Kevin's in Thailand, the 12th. I think he was supposed to leave the 12th. Yeah.
Oh, okay, because Sandra's saying, do you think he went to Thailand, Greek Islands, Croatia, or Alaska?
Thailand. He's starting out in Thailand.
He was planning on it, yeah.
Yeah. Unless that was I missed a couple questions. I'm trying to go back. Sorry.
Yeah, Roaming Ruka, you can totally email me.
Yeah, and Amy, put your question back in there again. Somebody was asking about AT&T. Sorry, guys. I'm going to pull this one up and I'm going to answer that.
Well, I'm going to answer this real quick for Sandra. I graduated college in 1991, and those credits for psych and English and all that stuff were from that degree. Whether I would have gotten a degree back then or didn't get a degree, they would have accepted those credits. It's just the math and the science that have, in our local area, almost across the board, everywhere, it has a 5-year expiration.
Yeah. Washington didn't accept Michigan RN for some reason. I don't know what that seems crazy.
That does seem
Thoughts on
crazy.
T-Mobile, AT&T, and Verizon. So obviously, just like all of you all, we all follow different people, and it really sometimes I think depends on what side of the country you're on, because I know that when I hiked the Appalachian Trail, everybody that had Verizon had cell service. Everyone
Mhm.
that had AT&T were suffering. It was like far and few between, but Verizon was nailing it. If you follow Chad and Paul, Chad and Paul did a video on their Wi-Fi setup. They've done two. The latest one they did is really informative about hotspots. They've got T-Mobile, AT&T, and Verizon because they work on the road. Both
Mhm.
of them work on the road, so they need dependable. So they did that. I know that there's people in the chat that probably have information on Nomad. People either love it or they hate it. But boosters only add range. They don't make a good signal better. Hmm. So if I've got 2 bars and it goes to 5, is that just increasing my range? I don't know.
Yeah, I saw that comment too, and I didn't quite understand that comment. So
Yeah.
we're not techy enough to understand it. And then a little bit later, Red says, "Do we like the Wii Boost?" I think we like the Wii Boost. We've had good luck with it. And in Quartzsite, the Wii Boost made all the difference in the world. Our phones were fine, but we needed the Wii Boost to get internet. Wasn't that how it worked?
Hi, Lily. Yeah. Yeah. And we don't have T-Mobile. We
Good night,
haven't had
Joni.
we haven't had T-Mobile. Bye, Joni. We haven't had T-Mobile, so I can't answer that question.
Yeah, we've never had T-Mobile, but now that T-Mobile and Sprint merged, I had Sprint in the St. Louis area and it did not have great coverage, so I don't know how T-Mobile would be.
Yeah, yeah. That last one is super detailed. That's exactly right. It was very detailed.
That Nomad internet, it just seems expensive to me, but we pay a lot for cell phones, but it has our mobile hotspot on it, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, Joni, join the Facebook group
Is there
and
any way to get
we'll
free
see you out there.
Wi-Fi? Yeah. Is there any Wi-Fi at home, free Wi-Fi at home? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think there is.
I know they have programs for economically challenged people to get like free cell phones, but I would doubt those cell phones or even smartphones. They're probably just like the old flip phones so that you can have an emergency signal or whatever. But I don't know how I don't think you would get any kind of free internet. I've never heard of that for people.
Yeah. Um, she loves Nomad. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You either love Nomad or you hate it. I've seen that so much. And you came in late. We might do like a Johnny's Journey, Vanderella, some kind of we're talking about losing weight and doing kind of like just a support group. Like I'm gonna help, encourage you. You help encourage me on dropping just a few pounds. So we got on that subject early. If you rewatch the live stream, it's probably in the first 15 minutes. Liz, do you ever limit your data? So I have actually, talking about limited data, I actually got throttled, which is the first time I've ever had that happen. And it, I ended up getting like an iPad so that hopefully I wouldn't get throttled anymore. But I'm doing my live stream on my hotspot, instead of, but if I want to watch a movie or something, I use the iPad. So,
Oh, Sandra's saying Kevin did not get his
yeah,
certificate for Thailand, so he was looking for other options. I didn't know that. So,
yeah.
and Aaron is a super smart guy. He said, "My 2 cents best bang for the buck is FMCA MIFI program, which I would have to Google that because I don't even know what that is. But I know Aaron is smart. So if he's
Oh
saying
yeah.
something's good, then it is.
Right, right. I'm
Good
not
night,
sure how far
Blaine.
back up that I would highlight it. I don't know how far back up it was. I tried to email, I guess I was doing not doing it right. Oh, she's got her email in there, Kel. Can you email
Who?
her?
I
Um,
don't see that. I'm not to that. Is it may I was scrolling up to see what I missed. So
right here. It's on the board.
okay.
Can you? It's right. Night,
Oh,
Aaron.
okay. Freddie.
Yeah. Since the cell phone doesn't get good signal, I scaled back on the monthly price. Is worth every penny. So for her, and she's in Texas. So Lily's in Texas and has good nomad experience. Oh, is Tina here? Tina, the outsider, came in, I guess. Welcome, welcome, lady. So, Tina made a second channel. I can't keep up with one channel. I don't know how you made a second channel.
I don't know. Yeah.
So the gifted brand of my fan. I wish I would have wrote it down. I'm going to see if it's on here.
What are you
It
talking
just
about?
says this.
What is that?
It,
You're cutting out
it's
again.
my
Oh, your fan. Your fan. I thought
my
okay. I don't know
fan.
what I thought you were saying.
Yeah, it starts with an E. Let me see if I can. I was looking for a second filter on Amazon, so if I type in E, it might give me my recent searches. Yeah, it's. I'm gonna type it in. I'm gonna type it in. This is what kind
It's
it is, and
it's
it's
an
obviously
E45. It's an E45.
yeah E45 or it's a F45.
Oh, F. Okay.
Yeah, it's an F45.
I just put the box in the recycle today, so I remembered wrong.
That's the brand, and you just type in that name and portable air, and that's what it is. So, and like we were saying before, it's not gonna this big area. It's not gonna take it down. A degree or so. It's gonna take it down. But the thing about it that it does, and the thing that I like about it, along with my other fans, is it blows that air at you. So I really do like that. But now what you have to remember is these things, along with the regular already, it's humid already, and now you're adding more humidity to the air. But I'm super happy with having it because it's just sitting here blowing on me. So best name ever. I know, right? Your blue bonnet buddy. That's right. Yeah, that's right. Jill's in Texas as well. Thank you. There you go. Yep. Yep. Check it out. And it's not that expensive. My sister bought 3 of them from, I don't know, she got them shipped to her. I plugged it in and it like made this funny noise. It made this horrible smell and it never came on. So I was like, it
Oh,
kind of scared me.
that was the one that Bobby
Yeah.
gave you?
Yeah,
Oh,
and
wow.
hers never worked either. So you got to be
Oh.
careful. So far so good with this one. I made this little koozie to go on top of it. It's Reflectix and then just like a koozie material to help the ice maybe last a little longer in this really really humid hot temperature. I'm not sure how much it might have lasted 30 minutes longer, but filter comes out. I've got a little metal pan. It's a Christmas tin that Carrie also gave me. I put distilled water in that little pan. I put my filter down in the pan and I put it in the refrigerator or freezer. And then when I'm ready to use my fan, I pull that filter out and it's like kind of like a hunk of ice and I set it in there and it does real ice. When I ate supper tonight, I put that on my little lagoon table in front of me. It was a nice, comfortable supper. So yep, yep, that's exactly right. And it just, I mean, it adds humidity. I was, oh, that's a swamp cooler, but you know what? At this point, it's like you gotta have some kind of, it's like because I wake up, I've got both my windows open, got my ceiling fan going. I've got a little. These little fans are golden. If you ever are looking for a little USB fan, I could not endorse these things more. It's USB. There's 3 different levels. Got a flashlight on it. And this little thing, I got 3 of these when I started building out Fiona, and it's golden. And that it's got, I put some rubber tabs on the bottom of it so that it doesn't vibrate when it runs. Oh, it's so sweet.
Probably
Where are
Folk of the
y'all looking to
Forest,
build?
probably Jefferson County.
Yeah, yeah, because we even found some land that there was like no building restrictions.
Hmm.
That's exactly that is exactly right. And as long as you're not living, I feel like okay, it's the humidity is high right now. As long as it's not high constantly, I feel like, just being able to cool down a little bit is I will do that. I'll put a link on my for that fan. That's awesome. And Gracie, thank you for getting that stuff on on my Amazon. It made a huge difference. I get a little bit of kickback when you order something off of my Amazon. They're in the description. And I had actually 2 people order a um, Blue Eddy or Jackery off of my site, and it really makes a sweet difference.
It was
I'm
really
moving.
nice. And that person may or may not be in the chat tonight. So thank you again for using our Amazon links because we really did see the difference. So thank you so much. That was really nice.
KeLe, that's a question for you. You're good at
Oh,
that stuff.
I'm moving from home to work from anywhere. Where should I domicile? Oh, um, so that I'll just point you in the direction of some more research. So a lot of people, how do you say
South
that word?
Dakota,
Domicile is South Dakota,
South
but
Dakota.
I think it's because they don't have state income tax. And to establish residency, you only have to spend one night in the state, and it
Yep.
can be even a hotel receipt. And then also, you only have to go back once every 5 years. I know a lot of people set up residence in Texas as well. I guess they do not have state um, income tax because I don't think as many people would do it that way if they were. And then Nevada does not have state income tax. So most people though that we've heard of that are nomadish people, South Dakota was like by far the winner.
Yes.
So
That's what I was going to say, but I wanted to make sure that I was answering the right question. South Dakota done. Yep. Yeah. A friend of mine um, didn't even go there. Contacted them because they wanted a motorcycle. They needed a license plate for their motorcycle. And some states will not let you have an enduro motorcycle.
oh,
They won't give you a license plate for an enduro motorcycle. And they called South Dakota, didn't even go there, got um, online registration for their for motorcycle. I live in Hurricane County. Those fans are helpful. Have to stay in Nevada for a month. Ooh,
oh well,
I,
then
I
that,
could do that, Joe. I could do that. You could
I
do
could
that.
stay in Las
Keep it
Vegas for
damn
a month, that's for sure. I
quiet.
wouldn't have anything when I was done. I wouldn't have to worry about where I'm domiciled because I'd be homeless. I could be anywhere.
Goodbye, Angela. Take care. Yeah, thanks for being here. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, no problem with that. Does not tax pension or Social Security.
Wow.
Surprise, surprise.
One thing we found out about Illinois is if you're a veteran, and I don't know what kind of veteran status you have to have, a potential son in law figured this out and told us they don't charge real estate tax, and real estate tax in Illinois is super expensive. So that would be a big savings.
Uh-huh.
Marshall, I don't know if you'd have to have land in South Dakota. It's just easy to set up like temporary residency for nomads.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know
And
that
he's
you'd have to have
saying, right, but
land.
he's
Yeah,
saying
yeah,
also, if you wanted to buy land somewhere,
yeah,
buy it in South Dakota. Yeah. And it's
yeah.
so pretty up there by the Badlands and Custer State Park. And oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Hey, Lucretia.
Oh, Angie, the Amazon links are in every video description on Johnny's channel. So the way it works is you can click any product, and then once it opens the Amazon window, you can search in your search bar what you really want to buy, and supposedly that would still help us. So thank you. We would appreciate that.
Yeah. This is how we are. We have to get a car inspection, emissions and safety inspection. I think safety is every year, and emissions is every 2 years, and safety is every year. Is that right, Kel?
No, it depends on the age of the car. Like for our van being so new, safety was not due, but admissions was. But I did some research, and since the van wasn't going to be in the state for X amount of months, we are able to get a waiver on the emissions. That way, Johnny didn't have to bring it home in July when she came home to visit. So that saved us a lot of headache.
Yep. Oh, it sure did. Yeah, because yep. Amy's got a car inspection tomorrow. No car inspections. Something about horses. It jumped on me. We get our horses inspected. Oh, I tell you what, y'all need to get your cars inspected. They need to take that money and work on those roads in Oklahoma City. That was a bumpy ride.
Good night, Mark. Thanks for being here.
Yeah. Yeah. No inspections in Alabama either. I'll tell you what, Missouri's they're ate up. We got to pay taxes on our cars every year, personal property taxes every year.
Yeah. Mm. Personal
It's
property
terrible.
tax is no good.
I lived in Illinois 41 years. We didn't have personal property taxes, did we?
No,
Not
but
on
your real
cars.
estate
Yeah.
taxes are so expensive over there.
Yeah.
Real estate
We
taxes
love
are way
those
higher
homes.
than in Missouri. That's
We
funny,
love the
Danny.
homes. Yeah.
Oh, Felix says they don't have to do emissions. So that's just for the counties that we're in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, gotcha. I didn't realize that.
Yep.
Until I get my van, I might just drive an Airbnb a bit. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
You
That
know,
would.
we're on a lot of these travel nursing Facebook sites. There's been
Yep.
a lot of backlash against Airbnb, like places not living up to the hype and problems with fees and cancellations and pests. So I don't even know. I love those extended stays like Homewood Suites by Hilton. That would be my dream life.
Oh, you're high maintenance.
I am. That's one of the reasons why you love me.
Can I share this story? I have to share this story.
You
Remember
better
when
watch out. When I see you next month, you might be getting a whooping.
It'll be all right. So
Okay.
when Kelly and I first met, was it what concert did we go see?
I don't know. Riverport. Oh, are you
Plain
talking
White
about?
Tees,
Yeah,
Plain
the
White
plain white tea
Tees,
and that
and
other guy that I like, Daughtry.
Daughtry.
Yeah.
Kelly said, so Kelly and I, we met, I don't know, we probably knew each other a couple weeks, maybe. And so we go to the amphitheater where this concert's at, and she's got to go to the restroom. It's a pretty good drive from our house. I got you.
It's a big
I'll just
drive.
pull into this QT or pull into this gas station. You can run in and go to the bathroom. Oh, no. I can't go to the bathroom in a gas station.
Not
I
that
said,
gas
well,
station.
said,
I
honey,
can go
what
in a gas station, not that gas station. The one she
I said,
pulled up to was not nice.
I said, well,
Not
where are you
nice.
going to go? She had me take her across the road to like a Hilton. she walks in like she is, there for a business conference, uses their bathroom and comes back out. I said, well, didn't they say anything to you? And she's like, God, she was a business person on the road, a speaker trainer. She was in and out of hotels 5, 6 days a week. So she just knew like exactly what to say, exactly like she just knew what she was doing, where she was supposed to be going. And I'm like, you can't go. I like. Can you date somebody that has to go to the bathroom in a Hilton?
You can because you actually dated,
Oh my
engaged, and married
gosh.
that person. Well,
Oh
hotels are all laid out the same. You go past the front desk, and usually a little to the right or a little to the left is the bathroom because the staff has to be able to get there fast and get back to the phone.
yep.
So
Q- QT has amazing bathrooms. They do.
they
Yep.
do. Give
And
me a Hilton. Give me a Hilton bathroom any day of the week.
honestly, I like those Love's gas station. I've never had a problem in one of those. I feel like those are very well maintained as well. So KeLe, that was I was like, oh my goodness. No inspections in Washington unless you're registering a vehicle. Oh, from another state. Wow.
Steve, that's what I always thought about. When you get your van and staying in mid-level hotel parking lots, I feel like that's the way to go too, because they don't know, you know, they don't know who's got a room and who doesn't.
Yeah, they're talking about more passes. Oh, PA has a lot of high taxes. I probably shared it last week. KeLe, it's in your car. I need to get it. I drove when I drove here, I got that toll thing from Pennsylvania. It was $22. I thought that was crazy. I went to Connecticut. I had to drive through New York. I got a toll receipt. I went through 3 toll places, totaling, was it 56 or 46, KeLe?
Oh, I thought it was like $85. I thought it was
No, it was
four
like,
times around 20 something.
yeah, it was like $56. I was like, what? Never say never. You can go in for a free breakfast. There you go.
No,
She
I draw the
she
line at
worked
that.
here.
I wouldn't steal breakfast from someplace, but a
Yeah,
bathroom, a little toilet paper and water and soap, they got it in
yeah,
the overhead.
yep, yep. The only place they've had a bathroom is fast food restaurants. I get that. I'll tell you what I did today. It's the first time I did it. It worked out perfect. I wasn't sure, like, oh, is this gonna, are they gonna say something? I have the composting toilet, so it separates the number one and number two. And I went to do laundry today. They've got a bathroom in there. I just took it in there and dumped it, rinsed it out, put soap in it. It was awesome. Worked out fine. No one said a thing. Hey, people want to know that stuff. It's
Oh no,
important.
no, I know. Dumping the urine's an important
Yep.
topic.
Loves is always clean. You're exactly right. Yep.
Flying
I
J's.
love
I
it.
think isn't
Yeah,
Loves and Flying
Flying
J's all
J
owned
is.
owned by the same
I
people?
I think you're right. We did that game that one day, and I believe
Yeah.
it is. Night, Lily. 65 in New Jersey. Oh, that's. I'm gonna get the pass, the speed pass, because I just have a feeling I'm gonna be going there again. I was talking to Brian, one of the guys that I work with. You just upload money onto it. It's actually kind of like discounted, so I'm gonna do that. Um, when I pay that other bill because it'll save me like $12.
Oh, that's so funny. Doreen used one of those
Stop
construction porta
it.
potties along the road.
But they were
Yeah, I'll
stuck in
wait.
a.
I'll wait till we get to the Hilton.
Hey, when you gotta go, you gotta go. But it was 60 days. Oh, Illinois, yeah. Yep.
Danny's funny. When you drive over
Yep.
all those bumps, it makes you pee and you have to have clean bathrooms.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I love Buc-ee's. I would love we when we went through Amarillo, Texas. Remember that we were coming back from Phoenix, well, big Phoenix, Arizona, and we went through Amarillo, and there was no Buc-ee's near us.
Yeah.
We wanted to go
Yeah.
to Buc-ee's.
There you
We
go.
do.
She said she couldn't
We
wait. Traffic wasn't moving. I get you. I get you.
Steve, we do have Harvest Host.
Yep.
I mean,
Eh,
I think doing reviews would be good. We've seen other
yeah,
people do them. I mean, sometimes it's interesting because they'll have like animals at the farm or, something that would add, a little bit of interest to it. As far as Harvest Host goes for us, when ours is up in October, I'm not going to renew it because they have rules, not that their rules are bad, but they want you to get to the business before the business closes and buy
yeah,
something. And we are such late night people and we're such whim of spur of the moment, like, hey, let's pull over and look at this, covered bridge, and
yeah.
now we're 2 hours behind what we thought. It's just not good for us. If we
How
could
much
just,
was it?
it's only $60 or $80. I upgraded to the golf membership thing. I think it might have been $80. I mean, it wasn't that it was a bad thing. It just, I don't think we're going to use it. So
She was gonna jump over the rail and hit the hill. I get it. I
I
get
know
that. Yeah.
Bucky's going in there blindfolded. I understand that because they have so many yummy snacky things. You could go in there and gain 13 pounds.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. No, that's true. That is true. Texas. Oh, did Jeff come back in?
Oh wow. Free parks in Texas that actually have hookups. That's amazing.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that is amazing.
Oh, I didn't realize Harvest Host was $180 now. Yeah, we definitely won't be renewing.
Oh, wow. She still hasn't. She still
Yeah, I
hasn't.
think ours was like $80 because like there was a cheaper one, and then like for $15 or $20 more, you could upgrade to the golf club membership. And I thought, well, I want to be able to go to any location, so I upgraded.
Um.
We've only used it at one place, but the one place we liked it. We really liked it.
Yes. Yep.
Oh, that's
A
so
Folgers
funny.
can. A
Boulder magic.
can.
When we used to go out on the boat when I was little, it was just my dad, mom, and I. We had a really small boat, and we used to go
Hi,
out in
Lori.
Michigan, and that's what we had a coffee can, and if you had to pee when you were on the boat, you had to go to the hull of the boat and then crawl under there and pee. Oh, aw,
Thank you,
that's so
Steve.
sweet, Steve.
Thank
So
you.
sweet. We feel like during the pandemic, YouTube kept us sane too. It
Mhm.
was so nice to see everybody. Hi, James.
Wichita came.
Congratulations again on I think it was your granddaughter's
Yeah.
graduation.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, what
Boon,
is
welcome.
Red
49
gonna
years.
check out? And then Gracie said she's gonna check it out too. Do you know
Is
what?
it Boondockers Welcome?
Oh yeah, yeah. We never did get that membership
I tell you,
finalized from that guy.
I tell you what, I think we did. I don't mind just pulling over. I don't mind pulling over at gas stations, truck stops, at um, Cracker Barrels, at rest stops. I don't mind. So, and I like being able to drive until I don't want to drive anymore and
Mhm.
finding a place to stay. I just like that. When I drove in, and of course, this was helpful that I had KeLe, but when I was in Colorado heading to Arizona, I told KeLe, I said, I'm about done. I'm about done driving, and got late because they were working on that reservoir. I didn't have KeLe to change mine. She changed hers, but not mine. And she's like, I'm driving. It's night. So she Googled it for me and she's like, there's a Cracker Barrel at such and such in Albuquerque. And I just drove there. So it was nice. But um, I like the, just being able to drive and park, just being able to drive and park. You
Good
don't
night,
have to. You
Felix.
better
Thanks for
save that
being
for your
here.
Travado, sir. Thank
Aw,
you.
thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
Steve. You're so sweet.
Save that for
Um,
that Travato.
that was the one thing, like, I feel like it was our last trip and the last place we stayed, we just pulled in this somewhat moderate size, like, it was a smaller moderate size gas station, but it was 24 hours, but it had a big enough lot that there was some areas to the side that weren't well trafficked, and we went in to go to the bathroom and buy a beverage and whatever, and we just asked at the
Yeah,
counter, and they were two really young people, and we're like, "Would you mind if we slept in our van overnight here?" And, like, they were like, "Yeah, we don't care." You know what I mean?
yeah,
So
yeah,
we felt like that gave us the okay to do it. But yeah, between Cracker Barrel and just gas stations and truck stops, because the one big the good thing about our rig is we don't have to plug in. We've got the solar thing going on. So
yeah. And the funny thing is it's not about not wanting to pay $30 at a campsite or $60 at a campsite. It's not about that. It's about being able to just go and make your own schedule, drive however many hours you want or not. If it starts storming, get off the road. If there's a traffic jam, get off the road, and just having the freedom to just park anywhere and sleep. That's what I like. So, I like when I went on that trip and I was stuck. Um, well, I wasn't. I'm not going to say I was stuck, but it was terrible, terrible weather. And there was a spot. It was like $11 on top of a mountain. I thought, absolutely. I couldn't pay that $11 fast enough. There was no hookup, none. It was a blacktop. It was blacktop and a picnic table and a lantern hook. No, but I was super excited just to get off the road. I was on a mountain. If you've ever been to Dolly Sods, I was in the clouds. I could not see anything. So I was happy to get off. So
Oh, roaming Ruka, harvest host not accepting vans. So I think it is property by property, but you have to be self-contained. And so they don't want people dumping stuff out, like no gray tank, and they don't want people that don't have a toilet and they're squatting in the
yeah,
bushes. So
yes.
you
So
have to be able to say that you're self-contained with a toilet and a gray tank.
yeah, you have to. So that's some of the problems that most people that live in a van get to. They've got one of the luggable loos or whatever, and they don't have a gray tank. If you have a gray tank, then you're good. I feel like the place that KeLe and I stayed, this guy was amazing. And I feel
Mhm.
like you probably could have stayed there, if you made the reservation, say, oh, yeah, I'm self contained, and then you show up in a minivan. I feel like it would have been okay. He was so nice. But again, it's like, do you want to push the rules? Do you want to stretch that truth a little bit? You got to decide. I mean, you just have to decide. So, but we have a gray tank on our van. Um, so
Whenever we like do reservations different places, if I'm in charge of it, I just put us down like a class B because we feel like we
class
are a
B.
class B.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
we feel like we
Absolutely.
are. We have a toilet, it's self-contained, so
Yes. Yep. Yep.
as long as you have your diaper genie with you.
Oh, I used to trout fish at Dolly Sods. Oh my gosh. I went up there, visibility was zero. It literally was probably 30 feet. It was horrible. And I waited on top of Dolly Sods until 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Still, visibility was nothing. It was not 100 feet. So I left and I literally just crawled off that mountain, probably 20 miles an hour
Good
or
night,
less.
Freddie. I'll get your shirt ordered tonight or tomorrow. Same
Awesome.
for you,
Awesome.
Marshall.
Yep.
Babe, are we getting ready to wind this down?
Oh, we are.
Are you gonna do
Yeah.
panel chat with some people, or what are you
I think
thinking?
I'm good. I think we'll call it a night pretty soon.
Okay.
It's 11:39. Anybody have any more questions? I don't know if we'll shut it down at
Aw, thanks for
11:45.
joining, Lucretia. We appreciate you being here.
Oh, thank you. That just came across my
Thanks
screen.
for
Thank you,
coming, Dream on
Lucretia.
Wheels. Thanks for the raid
Yep.
earlier. We super appreciate it.
Yep. Oh, yeah, that's awesome. 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 I always get her name wrong. But that's Travis, and it's like Tania is, I think, how you say her name.
K Gold, thanks for being here. Thanks for joining as a
Thank
new
you.
member.
Oh, she's a riot. Yeah, that's true.
Talking about
Oh,
diapers makes me
mercy.
think about work, and I have one more
Work.
day
I don't
off.
want
Oh,
to
I don't want to
work.
think about work.
Yep. Yep. KeLe, if you want to, if you could drop her link into the chat for becoming a member, that would be awesome. And if the moderators want to drop their links one more time before we head out, that would be
Good night,
awesome as well.
Misbehaving. Thanks for being here.
I
Have
know
a
it was good to see you,
sweet
Gwen. It was very
dreams.
good to see you. Yep. Love the adventures. Oh, thank you, Maureen. Thank you so much. All right. Oh, I'm going to play our member thing one more time, and we're going to cut it at the end. Thank you, everyone, for coming. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Awesome chat, awesome questions. We appreciate each one of you. Thank you to everyone that left a super chat who became a member tonight. We appreciate all of you.
Deborah,
Did we get that?
Deborah, I don't know where that tab is, but if you go to any of Johnny's videos, there'll be a join button if you're interested in membership. So I'm not sure where that button is.
Yep. Just wanted to know how to become a member.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you. All right, let's play that video one more time. And at the end, we're going to end the broadcast. We'll see you guys all next week. I'm going to be live again next Tuesday.